What's up guys, Derek here from Simnett Nutrition. So I was reading through some of my YouTube comments the other day like I do, and I came across one that inspired me to make this video. So awesome, thanks for the comment, and I'm going to read it to you guys here and then talk about what the video is going to be about. Yuck! No dressing? How do they not gag on all those bitter fibers and bland veggies? Reminds me of those raw vegans that fake smile lie and pretend they really enjoy their food, only to break down and get on camera and admit years later how unsatisfying and bad the food was and left them with cravings. When something is this unappetizing, it's bad for veganism and makes us look crazy. Hashtag, it's okay for vegan food to taste good. So that was from a viewer named exclamation point. So I am going to make some salad dressings today. I mean, I think we probably should. But I hope you guys appreciate this video and you like it. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have a favorite salad dressing or any ingredients I didn't include that I should have. So this one's for you, exclamation point. Alright, so we're not going to make this too official or anything like that. I just want to show you guys how I would throw together a few salad dressings really quickly, as easily as I can. Usually I don't measure anything I put in there, you just kind of get a feel for it. I always like to describe salad dressings having like three main flavors, and those flavors are tangy, sweet. Those are definitely the top two, tangy and sweet, but then there's also salty, and then usually there's like an oil or sort of base element to the salad dressing, and I don't use very much oil, hardly any at all, but I have found some alternatives that work really well to make like no oil salad dressings. So let's do the first one. This is like a real go-to of mine, where I just start with, it's kind of awkward because I have to like bend over here to see you guys and everything, but that's just how we do. We're gonna work with what we got. And I'm going full manual mode on my camera, so my skin looks a little light, looks a little blown out, but we're gonna go with it. So that was some tahini I put in there. I'm gonna put a chunk of onion in there as well. Definitely like a little bit of salt. You don't have to use salt, it's optional, but I think it tastes good and it helps me eat the healthy stuff, so whatever. A little bit of mustard. Wow, that was a lot of mustard, probably not that much mustard. Let's put some garlic powder. Actually, this is granulated garlic in there. So usually I put quite a bit of apple cider vinegar in there, but I'm only going to put a splash because there's quite a tangy taste to that mustard, and I overdid it by accident. So that's probably good. I mean, I could mix any of these in. You could, at this point, you could throw in ginger. Actually, I am going to throw in a little bit of avocado just to help thicken it. You guys will see how that thickens it up. Avocado is so good for thickening salad dressings. So just cut a thin slice of that. You don't need much, and you can always add more, but you can't take it away. So don't add too much at first, and then of course I can always take another slice if I want to. We got that there. And can't forget to put a few dates in there. You definitely need like the sweet component. So a couple medjool dates in there. You could use, like I said before, you could use maple syrup as well. I guess you could use agave if you're super fancy. So I think that's it. Probably just gonna add a cup or two of water and blend it up and we'll see how it tastes. Alright, there we go. So I don't know if you can see it, but blend it up nice and thick. It has a good consistency to it. And I always like to taste the dressings on what I'm going to have them on. So I'm going to have them on some greens. So I'm just going to dip some greens in there. And yeah, love it. It's like creamy Dijon salad dressing. Amazing. Okay, one, done. Alright, gave that a quick rinse. So this next one, let's go. Alright, I gotta get rid of this. This is a bit cluttered for me. Okay, so on this one, definitely, I always like a date or two in there. It just really makes it nice and sweet. I like a sweet salad. You can also chop dates and put them in your salad. It's a really good way of having it too. Alright, so again, I'm going to do a little bit of Actually, you know what? This one, let's use the tahini. So, gonna put a scoop of tahini in there. Then I'm gonna fire in some red pepper. This is obviously orange. I usually use red pepper for this dressing, but orange works really, really well too. But red has that, like, I don't know, super rich flavor about it. I don't know what it is. A bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of salt, sea salt, again. Not too much, but again, that's optional. You don't have to put in the sea salt. What else? I think I'm gonna go back with a little bit of onion on this one too. And maybe a little bit of lemon. If you put apple cider vinegar in your salad dressing, you don't want to overdo the lemon because you don't want to have too much tang. You really have to like balance out those flavors, like I said, sweet, salty, and tangy. And definitely the sweet and tangy is a big one that you kind of have to balance. So a little squirt of that. Did I put garlic powder in there already? I'm gonna fire some in. I don't think I did. A little bit of garlic powder. Bit of mustard to help it all get together. A little bit of water. Let's blend this one, see how this one is. So this one's really thin. It didn't thicken up like the other one. So I'm gonna put a bunch of avocado in there to help thicken it. Okay, so let's try it on a few pieces of baby kale here. Really good, but it could use some flavor for sure. So at this point you could either put a bit more salt in it, or you could find something else that has taste. So I think it could be a little bit sweeter. I'm gonna add a little bit more date and a little bit more red pepper. And blend it again. So my camera died in the middle of that, but I can use my phone for the rest of it, so hopefully you guys don't mind. The angle and everything is slightly different. Probably quality won't be quite as good, but anyways, we'll keep going with it. Let's see how this dressing turned out. Hopefully it fared better than my camera battery. So again, trying it with some greens. That is a really good salad dressing. So let's do one more. The next one that I'm thinking is like a, we haven't used ginger yet, and we haven't used orange, so it's gonna be like a orange ginger kind of dressing. So let's think about that for a second. So we got some ginger. I know I want that to be one of the flavors. You know what, sometimes I peel these, but other times I just chop it up and fire it in there, and I've never noticed a difference. Get like a thumb of ginger in there. So we need something sweet, and orange is definitely gonna be sweet. We need something tangy. Orange is a bit tangy, but I think we can do better than that. So we'll definitely add some lemon to it, because orange and lemon go together. And then, do we want to put onion in this one? I don't think so. A bit of salt, I don't know if we'll even need it. So we've got sweet covered with the dates and the orange. We've got tangy covered with the lemon. And I got some flavor, of course, of the ginger. So I think you could probably add both avocado and tahini to this one, but I want to keep the flavors of like the citrus and the ginger like really high, so I'm just gonna add avocado. I'm talking like I'm some professional chef. I've just messed around a lot in the kitchen, so you get to know these things. So let's put some date in there. I'm actually gonna chop it up a tiny bit because it does help it blend. I'm gonna grab another date. And then definitely fire in. I'm gonna actually put some lemon in there rather than just squeezing the lemon. So that's probably close to about, I don't know, a third of a lemon, I would say. Might be a bit tangy, but we'll find out. And then I'll put the whole orange in there, so I'm just gonna cut it up. You could probably just use the juice from it, but I'm gonna use the pulp and everything, so I'm just gonna skin it really quickly. And just like that, got a whole orange, fire it in there. And is that, I think I said I was gonna add a little bit of avocado. Put that in there. And we want this dressing to be like strong, to have a good punch to it, so I'm not gonna add a ton of water. just enough to get it going. And let's see how this one is. So you can see how that one turned out. It's a bit thick. Definitely smells very citrusy. Oh man, this one is good! Holy crap! So yeah, really simple. Man, at first it hit me and it was like a little bit bland, but then all this flavor comes in. It almost tastes like grapefruit. So I think you could probably add some grapefruit as well to that and it'd be amazing. But there you go. So just remember that, guys. If you want to make a salad dressing, and it's totally cool by me to have a plain salad if you want, if you like it. But if you want to spice it up a bit and have some salad dressing, remember that. Sweet and tangy, cover those two ingredients. Something to thicken it, maybe some tahini, some avocado. You could probably use soaked cashews is another good one. And then something salty if you want. And this one I didn't put any salt, and I do like salt, but it tastes great without it. But you could always put, sea salt in. You could put tamari in there. You could put some like seaweed dulse or something like that in there as well to make it salty. So I hope you guys found this video useful. Just get creative in the kitchen, and the more you experiment, the more that you're gonna find things that you like to make. I wasn't always good at salad dressings, but now I am like the king. I make the best salad dressings all the time, and this is no exception. This one tastes so good. So I'm gonna have a huge salad right now, and I definitely have my pick for the salad dressings. I will be back to doing more workout and calisthenic stuff soon. It's getting warmer outside. I'm up here in Canada and the winters are cold, so it's hard to do outdoor workouts, and you can only show yourself doing push-ups and pull-ups in the gym so many times. Although I do other things, but it's kind of boring. So can't wait to get back to doing the outdoor workouts. It's gonna be awesome. I will bring you guys some more stuff concerning calisthenics and athletics and that sort of thing. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy the salad dressings. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like if you guys like the video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.